In the year 161 BC, a 40-year-old man called Marcus Aurelius became the emperor of Rome. This man, holding a huge power in his hands, having to survive through 19 years of war, decided to live in a different way from the previous emperors. He had humility, knew his flaws, and also was an open-minded person, willing to learn anything. But you might ask yourself, why did he have this mindset? Even though every other person that had such a high status always fell into the temptations that power creates. Marcus Aurelius studied a philosophy called Stoicism. Yes, Stoicism. You've probably heard this word before. This philosophy guided his life and has not only helped him through his journey, but made him to be seen as a special person nowadays, while still maintaining an open mind to learn new things. It's not an easy task. Many people would have failed. I am not a very disciplined person, so sometimes I end up going back to old and bad habits. But whenever this happens, I have something to guide me. As you can see, I have this paper that's written Marcus Aurelius. My PC is here, and I have this Marcus Aurelius thing with the symbol of Sparta. Whenever I start playing a game or start doing something I shouldn't be doing, I look at his name that's on the wall and I start reflecting on my actions. What would Marcus Aurelius do? That's a phrase that I use every single day, and you should be doing the same. After I finish my most important task of the day, I kinda get lost and end up not knowing what to do. So whenever this happens, I simply ask this question to myself: what would Marcus Aurelius do? Even though this may be kinda silly, it works pretty well. Normally, if you follow what your brain wants or what you usually want, you end up doing non-productive things because you are at every moment craving for dopamine. So simply imagine yourself asking the Emperor of Rome what would he do in the situation that you're currently in. Can you imagine the Emperor of Rome playing video games, procrastinating, or wasting his time with random things? No, right? It's impossible to imagine that. The thing is, after you ask this question, you instantly receive an idea of something you could possibly do. If you really want this technique to work, straight after asking that question and receiving an answer, don't waste time and listen to your brain. Go right away and do the thing. If you wait too much, your brain will start coming up with reasons why you shouldn't do that thing. And as we know, we shouldn't trust our brains. It only gives us bad advice after all. Right now, after you finish watching this video, I want you to stop and think. Okay, now that I finished watching this video, what would I do if I was Marcus Aurelius? Would I continue scrolling down YouTube or TikTok and watching these random videos that appear that have no value inside them? Remember, right after you receive an idea, go and do it. Don't procrastinate or anything else, or this method won't work. Our brain has a lot of control over us, so don't give your brain like some time to just prepare his attack of saying, no, don't do it because it's useful for you, it's good for your body. Don't listen to your brain. Be so fast so your brain can't generate any idea. Just go full on blind without listening to your thoughts, and also focusing on your breath so you maintain your presence. That's, in my opinion, one of the best ways you can maintain a pure consistency in your work. If you like to build an aesthetic body with a person to guide you through every single step of the process, then I'm selling a 1-month program of one-to-one calls with me. I'm going to explain you everything you need to know for you to get jacked, no matter what's your age. If you got interested, the link is in the description. Also, the first person who buys it will get 2 months instead of 1. That's it. Thank you.